Woof.
Okay, so apparently this past Friday, when we did our Red Shirt Friday stream, that would have been on November the 3rd, and I went over what I thought was the 3 new DevBlogs that came out that day. Well, there was actually one I missed. There was actually 4 DevBlogs that came out on November 2nd. So I thought I would take the time today on Sunday the 5th to go over that, even though I'm not currently streaming. Will be tonight, though. So what I missed was the holiday celebrations DevBlog that came out on Thursday, the November the 2nd. We'll go over that now. And as always, this is a first read through. It's going to be complete with unedited reactions, so I may go off the rail on a completely wrong thing. I might get something completely wrong. Let me know. I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video today, so let me know if something's wrong. Feel free to call me out in the comments, as always. So this is about holiday celebrations for closed test 12.11s. It says, "Greetings, captains. Welcome to the Update 12.11 Closed Test DevBlog. This update will kick off the holiday season in grand fashion. Let's look at some of the upcoming activities and content that we have prepared for you." Okay, so daily login rewards. Now this is something that goes on. I'm assuming they're talking about the same type of daily login rewards that go on every month, where every day if you log in, you get some kind of little reward, and at the end of that month or 28 days or whatever the cycle is, you'll end up getting now 2 super containers. You used to get 1, now you get 2. That's what that is. So this is saying, as part of our holiday celebrations, the daily login rewards have been enhanced with some extra prizes, such as additional super containers and even Santa's gift containers. So highlights: you will be able to claim in total, this is in total during the login rewards, not every week or whatever, but it's in total, 4 Santa's gift containers, 2 of them in the first 3 days. Super containers await you on days 8, 16, and 24. 3 days of premium time and many more delightful gifts. That sounds awesome. I like that they're doing this. This is something, I don't recall them doing this last year. If they did, I've forgotten about it, but it's a nice touch to put a few extra things out there. Additionally, you'll be able to collect a sleigh full of presents through a variety of other sources. For example, a Santa's gift container when you enter the armory. 5 Santa's gift containers will await you in the free daily random bundles. 2 Santa gift containers in our portal activities, and 1 Santa's big gift container for finishing 4 out of 5 Twitch drop missions. Now bear in mind, when you see Santa's gift, that's the smallest one that has the least percentage chance to drop a premium ship. The big gifts, are the next up, and then assuming they're still naming them the same way, I think it's mega gift that they call the top tier one, that has the much bigger chance of dropping a ship. Something like, was it like 12-15%? I can't remember the exact percentage of the biggest one. But you can certainly, with all these Santa's gifts, there's definitely a possibility you could get a premium ship out of that. So that's your daily login rewards and your other sources for Santa's gifts. Let's wet the throat here a little bit. So, battle performance bonuses. This is what you collect. So when you collect your tokens that you can turn in for Santa's gifts, that's what this is talking about. And usually, depending on the level of XP you earn during a game, whether it be in co-op or in randoms or whatever, the level of XP you earn, you can earn 1 ticket or token or whatever, or you can earn 2 or 3. I can't remember. You may even be able to earn 4. I'm not sure. But in any case, then what you can do is you can choose ships to cross off the list. So what that does for you is, if you've got, and this is what I'm thinking, this is where I'm thinking this is going. what that should do for you is, let's say you've been around a while and you got 600 ships. Man, that's a lot of work to play 600 games, even if you have to do it in co-op. Well, this means if you're, depending on what mode you play, you can cross off 3 ships with 1 game or 2 ships with 1 game. So that's a big help. So what they're saying, as tradition has in our game for the past few years, you're able to collect your battle performance bonuses by reaching base XP thresholds in a battle aboard different ships. I wish they would print this in here. Hopefully they did, but I don't know. We'll find out as we go through. I think it's usually somewhere around, what, 3? It's either 200 or 300 XP for the first one. Then it's maybe 600 and 800,000. I can't remember the exact numbers, but in any case, something along those lines. There are some slight changes from last year to better scale rewards per ship tier, but with the goal of keeping the overall rewards the same level. So let's see what this is. Players will continue to earn coal from snowflakes in tier 5 to 7. So that's the same as last year. 5 to 7, you got coal. I see what they've done now. I think last year they just said 5 to 7, you earn this much coal per ship. It didn't matter what tier, 5, 6, or 7. Now they're saying the tier matters. So 800 at tier 7, 750 at tier 6, and 700 at tier 5. Makes sense. I actually like that. That gives me incentive to grind from the top down, where you grind your biggest prizes out first. So if something happens, you don't finish, you want to get to the biggest bang for your grinding buck, so to speak. Tiers 8 and 9, you get steel rewards. So at tier 9, you get 80 steel. Tier 8, you get 70 steel. Anybody who's been around a while is going to have a ton, an absolute ton of ships at tier 8, especially. Because that is the tier for premium ships. So excellent. And again, they're giving you a little more for your tier 9 ships. And I don't remember what it was last year. I just don't remember. So anyway, and doing this off the cuff, it's hard to say, but indulge me for a second. I want to check something to see if I can remember. I'm going to look at my Santa gifts from last year and see if anything. Here we go. 2022 snowflakes. Do I have anything in here that tells me? No, we used the spreadsheets to determine how well the published percentages matched up to what I claimed out of the regular gift, the big gift, and the mega gift, and reported on that at the end of the season. But I don't see that I made any notation in here as to how much you earned at what tier. So darn it, that is disappointing. So okay, but it is what it is. So let's move on. As last year, tier 10 ships will reward a Santa certificate each, exchangeable for Santa's gifts. Super ships will reward 200 steel this year instead of research points. Okay. I couldn't remember what super ships did last year because I do not have any super ships. I can't get to a point in this game where I have everything I want to have because I'm going back and rebuying all of the ships that I've sold between tiers 5 and 9. And I've gotten through all the 9s and all but 1 or 2 of the 8s. And now I've got 7, 6s, and 5s to work through buying back. And that's not where it stops. If you want to play the ships, then you got to buy, all of the upgrades and all of that stuff. So it's very expensive, and you never have any spare coin when you're doing that. But in any case, that's the rewards. Don't forget, players with many ships in port can collect multiple combat performance bonuses when earning enough base XP in battle, as in the previous anniversary event, just like the anniversary event we had a couple months ago. So I just wish they published that. Are they going to? I don't know if they're going to tell. If they do, it's further down. So rewards for certificates. A Santa certificate is a temporary resource. You know, this game can't have enough, apparently, can't have enough game resources, different monetary resources in game. But anyway, that can be exchanged in update 12.11 for the following. So, one certificate earns you one regular Santa's gift. 3 certificates buys you 1 big gift, and 5 certificates buys you 1 mega gift. Now, in the past, we've looked at if you're buying these Santa gifts, whether you're using your certificates for it, or whether you're physically buying them in the premium shop, what's the best bang for your buck to get premium ships? Now, typically in past years, it's been like if you're buying 20 of these, 20 Santa's gifts, the big gift containers were a little bit more, in other words, you were paying a little less per premium ship on average, assuming your drop rate matched what was published. It was just slightly better than the mega. We'll look at that this year as well when we see all of the percentages posted, and I'll probably try to do a video to show what looks like the best bang for your buck and for your Santa certificates. They're also saying that you can get a Flags premium container for 20 Santa certificates, and there's a limit of 3 on that. That's interesting, because especially on newer accounts where you're always running short of certain things, that might be nice. And then you can redeem Santa certificates for 375,000 credits if you'd rather do that. I don't know that that's worth it. I think I'd rather get Santa's gifts and other stuff. So your next item is to commemorate the holiday season. Santa City is back. The Fjords port will once again be bedecked in holiday decorations and turned into Santa City. So here is your Fjords, and there's your Santa City. This is nice. Welcome to Santa City. We even have fireworks coming off the mountain. Nice. Fjords is the port I normally prefer to use during the year when nothing's going on as well. So that's very nice. Looks good. Here's a closer up area. I'm looking to see, where was the lighthouse at in this upper picture? Is this in a different area? This must be looking a different direction. We have a candy cane lighthouse complete with a bow and an anchor. That's a nice touch. Lots of red and white. Snowmen. Looks great. Looks like a little Christmas town, little Christmas decoration. Looks like there may be another lighthouse in one area as well in a different view. So that's awesome. This looks great. As I hear everybody say, I hear all the streamers that do reviews say, and I'm in full agreement, that can't ever really fault the art department at World of Warships. They are always awesome. So let's see what's up next. Holidays in Santa City. So during the last updates, you were able to set sail on the voyage to the North Pole to get a head start on the holiday festivities, earning prizes such as Black Friday containers and Dmitry Pozharsky as a final reward for free. With the release of 12.7, your journey will lead you to our Festiport Santa City, filled with opportunities for yet more prizes. For the occasion of our New Year update, this event will be taking the place of the Battle Pass. Holidays in Santa City will contain 20 stages with post-progression available. So basically their Battle Pass is going to be this Holiday in Santa City thing. We wanted to make it easier for our players to reach the main reward in this activity, the new Scharnhorst 43 at stage 10. So the question for me is going to be, okay, is it going to be the exact same progression for earning the stages that you have in the Battle Pass, or are they going to make it more difficult to earn the stages? You know what I'm saying? Normally on the Battle Pass, you have around 30 to 40 stages, somewhere in that neighborhood, for less prizes than this, for a whole lot less stuff than this. So it makes me wonder, if they're going to change what is required to earn the stage. That remains to be seen. But yeah, you can earn the Scharnhorst 43 at stage 10. Well, what do you get at stage 20? Nice. Compared to last year's Dockyard, it will be easier for players to reach this free premium ship. Since the missions for this event are based on scoring base XP, this allows you to play the game in the way you want and still allows the majority of players to claim this reward. Play 2 to 3 battles per day, and you will be able to get this ship within 5 to 6 days, it says. So aside from Scharnhorst 43, you can earn rewards such as Days of WoW's premium account, a festive commander with unique voiceover, New Year permanent camos for tier 8 and 9 ships, Merry Christmas and Flickering Sparkles commemorative flags, coal and steel, and a total of 23 Santa's gift containers of all sizes. Wow, 23 Santa's gift containers of all sizes, with 3 Santa's mega gift containers being the final prize. These rewards should provide you with an interesting resource and the chance to get additional premium ships from our Santa's gift containers. Excellent. So, yeah. So, tier 8 and 9 permanent camos, commemorative flags, coal steel, lots of Santa gifts. Okay. Additionally, players can unlock the paid progression line for the doubloons that will earn additional Santa certificates, 2 new historical commanders, the North Cape commemorative flag, more New Year's permanent camouflages, coal, and the new stored 43. Now, in this case, usually I don't recommend spending a lot of money on the game, but unless they significantly change what the paid progression unlock price is for this compared to what it is on the normal battle pass, if it's still the same price, it's something like 2,500 doubloons or something, 25 or 600 doubloons. I can't remember the exact number, but not that much. Even on the regular battle pass, what you pay in doubloons, you get that much back in, I think you get that back in like credits and coal or something. I can't remember exactly, but you get almost an equivalent amount to what you spent, plus you get all the other progression bonuses. So this will be interesting. This will be one that I will most likely, unless they do something crazy and make it ridiculously tough to grind, which it sounds like they're not, this is one I will probably buy paid progression for. Like I say, unless they do something crazy and make it ridiculously expensive. As long as it doesn't look like what we're going to have to be paying for the other event that they have going on that will remain nameless for that, ship, the Kitakaze, the one I'm talking about, where they're going to get all your resources from that one anyway, if you choose to pursue it. So yeah, they need to go easy on us here. So that's cool. You can get 2 ships out of that, 2 tier 7 premiums, Scharnhorst and Stored. I understand the Scharnhorst is just like regular Scharnhorst, except less main battery range and better secondaries, as I understand it. The Stored 43, I'd have to see it compared side by side to the regular Stored to see what the difference is. Originally, it had German, that increased accuracy on dispersion that the German alternate DD line had, but they've taken that away in the latest round of nerfs. So I'm not sure how many differences there are between this and what they are between Stored 43 and the regular Stored. You would assume if it's an updated ship, you'd have better AA in the very least, but I don't know, so I won't make any comment on that. Here are your commanders that you can get. It's talking about commanders. Looks like 3 different commanders. You've got an Italian commander, a British, and a German. Plus you got these flags that you can earn. Okay. For those of you who want to get the most out of this period, we decide to provide you with Santa certificates as a post-progression reward for both the free and paid part of the event. So if you want to go grind crazy, you can just keep on earning Santa certificates. That's pretty cool. Both daily and weekly missions will be available for players to earn points and progress through the stages. All right, missions. All missions can be completed over any number of battles. There will be 3 levels of daily missions to complete. Earn 250 base. Moderate is earn 1500 base in any battle type. It says any number of battles. And then difficult, earn 2000 base in any battle type to receive 1 point. And complete this 5 times per day. Okay, that's what that is. There will be 1 weekly mission. Earn 2000 basic XP in any battle type to receive 2 points. May be completed 10 times per week. So that's what we have. I'd have to compare that once we see it to what we're used to seeing. This is the thing with doing this as a cold read. I can't prepare anything beforehand to look at it or compare it. So that's kind of the drawback, but that's what it is. But still, this does not look significantly different from what we're doing. As I understand, I think 10 points gets you 1 progression. So if you were to earn 250 base, you progress 1. If you earn 1500 base, whether it be in 1 battle or multiple, progress another 1 section of the whatever they're calling this that's similar to Battle Pass. And then if you get 2000 during a day, you get 1 point. So, and you can complete that 5 times a day, so you could theoretically get 5 points. And then the weekly mission, 2000 XP in any battle type to receive 2 points, and you can complete 10 times a week. So every 2000 base XP you get, so you could get up to 20 points here. So if I'm seeing this right, you can basically earn in 2 days. You could, and if you did all of this, you could move forward 2 spots in in 1 week. So you complete 10 times. That's 20 points, and then you can move forward. Gosh, in that week, basically here you're moving forward like 5 places every 2 days, because you're basically earning 2.5 spots if you do all of this, or at the very least 2. So that's not bad. So that means in 5 days, if you just get the simple and the moderate every day, in 5 days, you'll move ahead 10 spaces and get to your first ship. So that's what they're talking about. About 5 days, you can easily do it, and a little less if you grind real hard. So there you go. In total, you will be able to earn 175 points from daily missions and 20 points from the weekly mission each week. Well, that tells you right there. So 175 and 20. What's that, 195? So that means in 1 week you can move 19.5 spots. So in 1 week you can almost grind all of it out if you go at it real crazy. 25 more points can be earned in special missions and activities throughout the update. So there's another couple of spots you can move. In total, 1,000 points will be available to earn, and you need only 500 points to obtain all main rewards. So there you go. So that means you'll get, the certificates and everything. So let's look at the rewards and how they do it. There you go. Here's your total points. And they're talking about you can earn, was it 175 until you can earn 195 in 1 week, plus any of these special missions. So, you're talking about 125 to get to Scharnhorst. You're talking about, You know, the 195 gets you up to level 12. You know, the 500 points get you up to the stored. So there you go. That's what that is. This looks like it might be require a little more work than your normal grind that you do during the weeks, but still not bad. And I'm not going to go over everything you can earn here, but this middle column here is your free progression line, where you can get premium and Santa's gift containers and the Scharnhorst 43. There's a big gift, some more big gifts. You can get 3 Santa's Megas, even with a free account. Get that. And you just get extra certificates and such when you do the paid progression line. So very cool. Very cool. I look forward to trying to work my way through that over the holidays. Next up, changes to Santa's gift containers. Don't panic. Santa's gift containers will remain mostly unchanged, but with an improvement that we hope you will be excited about. An updated, shortened ship drop list. Last year's containers had a ship list featuring 174 ships in total. This time, instead of just adding the new ships released over last year, we have also removed over 40 older ships to make it easier for you to obtain your desired ships. A total of 43 older ships have been removed from the drop list, all of which are available for direct purchase in the armory. And in their stead, 19 newer additions to the game have been added. So what that means then is they took away 43, they added 19, so that means there's 24 less ships on the list this year than there were last year. So some of the ships that have been added are the Brisbane and the Jaeger. Thankfully, I already have those. The Colossus, which I don't have. The Almirante Grau and the West Virginia 44, which don't believe I have either one of those. I'm interested in the Grau, so that's kind of cool. Here is a list of removed ships. Now, I'll have a link to this DevBlog in the description to the YouTube video when I put it out, so I won't go through all of this, but I mean, you can see a lot of what's removed. I mean, some of the notable ones, ships like Moskva and Black and Flint, Marceau, Yoshino, Salem and GK Alabama, Pommern, Mines, those are Cossack, those are some, big names to remove. The Terrible, what else is coming out? Zuma, Graf Zeppelin, the Kaga, Kirov, Arizona, Warspite, Atlanta. Those are some of the more notable ones that are removed. But there's your list of 43 ships that were removed. And here's the ships that were added. I will go through these. So they're adding Tashkent 39. They're adding Tromp, Brisbane, Colossus, which is a carrier, destroyer Jaeger, was this Pan American cruiser Almirante Grau, was this European DD Velos, the Tier 8 British carrier Alliance, the Pan-Asian battleship Tier 9 Sun Yat-sen, the U.S. destroyer, it's that weird hybrid destroyer, the Halford, not really excited for that. The Tier 8 Spanish cruiser Numancia, Tier 8 British cruiser Nottingham, the Tier 9 European battleship Karl XIV Johann, Tier 9 British battleship Scarlet Thunder, the Tier 8 German cruiser Schill, Tier 7 Japanese light cruiser Tokachi, Tier 7 U.S. battleship West Virginia. Then you've got the Tier 6 French cruiser Dupleix and the Tier 6 German cruiser, the Leipzig. So there is your 19 added ships. Cool. All other aspects of Santa containers, such as drop rates for each category, will remain the same as last year. So they're just changing what ships you can get, not how many you can get. So here's what your gifts look like. Here is what I'm guessing is a regular Santa container. Here is the big Santa container, little bigger and more ornate. And then here's the mega, much bigger and more ornate. Looks like a cake, actually. Nice. And as they always say, please note this is a DevBlog and this information is preliminary. Announced adjustments may change multiple times during testing, and the final information will be published on the website. So my goodness, that was a lot to unpack as well. So just to do a quick recap, basically 19 new ships were added, premium ships that are going to be available in the Santa gift containers when you do score 1. And they removed 43 older ships, which are available for purchase. If you still want them, you can still buy them. You just aren't going to earn them in these Santa containers. That's a net change, as I mentioned, of 24 less ships on the list than last year. There are lists in here of what the rewards will be. So basically, you're going to have missions and such that are going to be for the festivities that are going to be similar to the Battle Pass. But in this case, 20 stages. You can earn the Scharnhorst 43 and the Stored 43 and some captains and flags and such, as well as all kinds of other prizes. You see this, all kinds of Santa gifts, depending on whether you use the free progression line or the paid progression line. So very nice. Like the way this looks. Santa City will be back, and the Santa certificates will be back. Similar thing. The big change in the rewards you're going to get for tiers 5 through 9 is going to be the amount of steel at 8 and 9 and the amount of coal at 5, 6, and 7 tiers that you earn is going to be a little different at each tier, which I like. So that's nice. And your daily login rewards are going to have extra bonuses in there. So that's a whole lot of stuff, a lot going on for the holidays. So tune in. If you do like to occasionally spend a little bit of money in the game, for me, this is the time to do it when you can get those Santa gifts and score premium ships. So there you have it. That is as I call it, the forgotten DevBlog, the fourth one that was out on November 2nd. So now that we're done with that, time to say goodbye. Just a little blurb I'll stick in here. I'll have a link for it in my description here, but go check out the stackup.org charity and look up the information and consider donating. I'll just say that, and hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and all that's good stuff if you did, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see notifications of future videos, just ring the bell. Until next time, Tater Dawg says, woof.